Hey guys, I'm gonna, oh shit, not a bad angle. I went to Charleston, okay, I'm just gonna talk about, my whole weekend, I guess. So, on Wednesday of last week, my throat started hurting really bad, and I was like, shit, I bet I'm getting a cold because I haven't had one in a while, and I get them all the time, or I used to get them all the time, and it's been a while, so I was thinking, it's my time. I've been going strong for a few months. It's time. And then, my throat just continued to hurt, but my nose was fine. I could breathe just fine. I was like, damn, this is weird. And then I went home because during the school year when I get sick, I'm not going to be able to go home and have my mom take care of me. So I was like, I will be able to now, so I'm just gonna go home and let her take care of me. And I also needed to get my passport for my new job. I guess for tax forms or whatever, they want more than one form of ID, probably because Donald Trump sucks ass and is whatever. And so I went home, and then we went to the doctor, and I had strep throat, and I was like, oh, lit. But I felt better the next day because of the antibiotics, so it was actually better than a cold because I was only sick for a few days before I started taking the medicine. And then my friend Yana, she was an exchange student from Switzerland when I was in high school, and we still talk. She's so cute. I love her so much. She was back in America in Charleston, and she was here for 3 weeks, so she was like, when are you gonna come and visit me? And I was like, I really want to see her, so I don't know when else I'm going to be able to go down there this summer, because the rest of my schedule is kind of crazy with moving in and moving out and moving back in and babysitting and all that. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to just go down for these few days. And so I stayed with Sophie my first night. We didn't go to Melvin's, even though we almost always go to Melvin's. So because last time she was there was it was kind of a whack experience. She said that they brought her an extra sweet potato, and usually if you bring a table extra food, they just it's already at their table, so they can just keep it. Also, it was just a sweet potato. It wasn't a whole extra meal. And one of the waitresses tried to move this sweet potato from her table to another table, and that's gross. You cannot move food from one table to someone else's table. No. So we were we'll eat at home. But then we went and I got a key lime pie. It was gas. And then the next morning, me and Ben got breakfast at Lost Dog. I had some French toast. It was nice. And then I went to Daniel Island. Me and Katie met up, and we went to get Yana. I forgot how far apart everything is. Charleston is so spread out, all the islands, I guess. I had to drive an hour from Folly Beach to Katie's, so that was fun. Because I like to drive and listen to podcasts. I've been really into podcasts recently. I would recommend, okay, sorry, I just picked up my phone and listened to the video because I was like, what if the audio is really bad, and I don't want to have 20 minutes of audio that's bad, but it's fine, so we're going back. The podcast I listen to, if you like true crime, I listen to Case File. The host is Australian, so he has a really nice voice, and I like the way he talks. He tells you all the details of the story, which I'm into that. I listen to Fangasm, which is so funny. The host, I feel like I'm friends with him. I feel like we're all homies, and because they're so sweet and funny, but also it's erotic fan fiction, so it's hilarious. The first 8 seasons are Harry Potter, which is my favorite, but then Warner Brothers came after them, so because apparently J.K. Rowling doesn't want erotic fan fiction about her characters, but like there's a shit ton of Harry Potter fanfic out there, okay? So like I don't understand why people can't read it. But anyways, so then they did some seasons of The Office, and now they're doing some Game of Thrones ones. I'm listening to a Sansa and the Hound season, which is funny. I also listen to Guys We Fucked. They're like hilarious. Also, it's super educational about like a shit ton of sexual topics. It's not just like, oh, like I had sex with this guy. They talk about like a ton of different things. Oh, and Potterless, which is this guy who's like an adult. He's 26 now, and he had never read Harry Potter before, so he's reading the books and then discussing them with his friends. And it's cool to hear like his perspective without knowing anything, because I know the whole plot. So anyways, those are the podcasts I listen to. Once I finish them, I'll find more and recommend them to y'all, I guess. I really want to read more, because I've not read a whole book in so long, and it's bad. Like, I started a book, I got it when I went to Boston, like 2 months ago, and I made it pretty far through it, and now I have like a chunk left that I just haven't done because I'm addicted to my phone, and it really sucks. I'm gonna try and finish that. So yeah, we got Yana, and then we hung out in the pool. It was fun. We took some cute pictures. Oh, then we played Cards Against Humanity. We played some other games. We had a lot of snacks, which was great. We had peanut butter M&Ms, which are gas. Katie made fried Oreos. Well, they were pretty good. Like, they were almost as good as the ones at the fair. So she got Oreos and wrapped them in like puff pastry shit and put them in the oven. And then we put powdered sugar on them, and they were really good. There's probably a recipe for that somewhere, but yeah, I'd recommend, because the only other place you can really get those is at the fair, and that shit's probably like $15 at the fair. What else? Yeah, then I went to bed. Some weird people tried to hit me up, like asking how long I was gonna be there, but it was people I didn't want to see, so I was just like, I said, I'm leaving tomorrow, sorry. I left my tampon bag, but oh well, I'll just get some more. It kind of sucks because I put all my tampons in one huge bag, so I had probably like 60 tampons in there, but bye, I guess. Oh, and a whole other fiasco. So I forgot the whole point, like half the point of me going home was to get my passport, and I didn't get it because I forgot I was like an hour and a half away from my dad's house when I realized I hadn't gotten it. So I was just gonna drive to Asheville and then Raleigh again, which is like 8 hours. And then my mom was like, no, you can't do that. You've had strep. Like, that's too much wear and tear on the car. And so my dad FedExed it for the next day, so it'll get there tomorrow morning. So I'm just driving back to Raleigh, which is just 4 hours. I just thought I would update y'all on my trip. I took a lot of fun pictures, so I'll insert those in the video, I guess. I don't know if I haven't tried to do that. Oh, also, let me talk about my group project. So it's for my philosophy class, and 3 of us were told to watch American History X, which is about a fucking neo-Nazi. So I watched it. At first I was like, why are white people so horrible? But it was a cool movie because the guy, the main Nazi, he went to prison for killing 2 black people because they were just trying to rob his car, and he shot one of them, and then actually he only killed one of them, I think the other one got away, but he shot one of them and then smashed his face into the concrete sidewalk. It was horrible. So he went to prison, obviously, and then while he was there, his little brother was starting to get into the Nazi shit, and he was part the like gang, the Nazi gang, which is so gross. And then in prison though, the guy, at first he became friends with the other Nazis because like that was his group that he fit in the best with. But his prison job was at the laundry, and he was with this black guy, and they became friends. And like he realized that the black guy was in there for 6 years just for stealing a TV, and I guess he was like, oh shit, like that's fucked up. I'm in here for 2 years and I killed someone, so maybe the system is a little fucked up. And they became friends, and he realized he was like, you know, just another person. So he like became not racist anymore, and he got out of prison, and he told the Nazi gang leader, he was like, I'm out, I'm not doing this anymore. And he told his brother, he was like, yo, I'm not being a Nazi anymore. And it was cool. It was a cool movie to show like the redemption arc. And then so we had to make a PowerPoint about the ethics of that, and it's a group of 3, right? And me and one girl texted, and we were like, all right, I'll do this, you do this. And then the third person just never did jack shit. And we emailed the teacher, and we were like, yo, Taylor is not doing anything. She's never emailed us or communicated back with us. I shared the Google Slides with her. All she did was her intro slide, which is 100 words about yourself. Easy, right? And so it was due last week, just FYI. And then he was like, okay, I can give y'all an extension. And then emailed Taylor and was like, he emailed all of us, and like she was in the group, and he was like, hey Taylor, are you gonna do the project? And she was like, yeah, I've done my intro slide, and I'm gonna dedicate a lot of my time this week to the project. Well, let me tell you, that's a fucking lie. She has not done jack shit for the PowerPoint. And I did the 50 question worksheet, so that's kind of a lot. So the other girl did like part of the PowerPoint, but it's not good. Like, it's not good. And so he said he would give us an extension, so I'm gonna try and turn it in tonight with whatever we have. I'm just fucking turning it in. And like I said, that me and Kate, the girl that did shit, we both got 100%, and I gave Taylor a 30% because all she did was her fucking intro slide, and I don't even know if she's gonna turn that shit in because we have to turn in our own intro slide. I'm just so annoyed. Why would you fucking email him and pretend like you're gonna do the project and then not do it? And then I remembered today, like, oh shit, we have that. Also, it's not just you turn in the PowerPoint, you have to like read it, you have to record yourself reading it and do like a voiceover on the PowerPoint, which is so fucking annoying. I don't like my voice on video. I say as I'm vlogging, but I don't want to do that, so I have to do that and then turn it in. And I just really hope he grades easy, considering the other person in our group did not do jack shit, even though she acted like she was. Like, you could have just ignored the email and we would have been like, okay, this is just a 2-man project. But you really teased us, you know? You were like, Taylor fucking Smith. I'll say your name. I don't give a shit. There's like probably 30 Taylor Smiths at my school anyways. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do when I get home. I also want to get a spray tan. Because I start work tomorrow and I want to look cute. So yeah, that's an update on my life. Comment below if you have any interaction, if you have anything to say. But thanks for tuning in. I'll insert some pictures. Bye guys. Hi guys. I just want to honestly give a review of Bank of America. They just had amazing customer service. So I had to get like a form for like a bank form just to prove that I bank there for like a direct deposit thing for my new job. Like, I don't really know. Y'all will know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. And like, oh, wait a second. So I go in and the first lady is like really nice. It was a regular bank teller because I was like, I'll just see if she can do this. And then she couldn't print it, so she got another lady for me. And the lady, they both like asked me about my job, and they're like, oh, that's cool. And then a guy, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna work at a nail salon. and I'm the front desk, but I get free manicures and pedicures. And one guy, I wasn't even talking to him, but he was like, how do you do it without getting a headache from the smell? And I was like, oh, it really doesn't smell bad in there. Like, it smells neutral, I guess. And when I was leaving, so she had to print the form twice for me because the first time my address was wrong, and she was like really nice about it. She was like, okay, fixed my address. And then she like was asking about my job, walked me out, and like congratulated me on getting a new job and shook my hand. She was so nice. So that's just my little update, I guess, little review. Those people were really nice. It's well, I'm not gonna say where it is, but it's a Bank of America. Now I'm gonna go get my birth control because it is Thursday and I haven't taken any this week. I mean, they're not like effective right now anyways because I'm on antibiotics for strep throat, and they like probably make it stop working, but I don't want to mess up my period, but I probably already have. But oh well. Thanks for tuning in, guys. That was just my little update. I don't even know where I'm gonna need to turn. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Bye.